Hello, welcome everyone. It's your boy Rar Extreme, and we're back on day 2 in Green Hell. So, we the last time we stopped, so we just created our camp here, and we saved our game, and we're going to build our bamboo smoker. So we got the schematics for this bamboo smoker and a camp right up in this island across the river here. But to build this, of course, we'll need bamboo sticks. Now you'll need long bamboo sticks, a couple of short bamboo sticks right here, several of them actually, and then rope and banana leaves. So first, we'll get on collecting the long bamboo sticks, or all of the bamboo sticks that we need, just across this river here. So I always use this path to avoid the piranhas that will be in the deeper parts of this river if you try to swim. Just go ahead and take a look at our nutrition. We'll need meat. We do have our tortoise meat here. Probably the banana as well. And the beef jerky. And alright. So these ones will give you the bamboo logs. We will not be needing that for our build. We'll be using these skinny bamboo. Now, you can use knife or blades, and that will actually give you more long sticks because it will break down. So let's go ahead and chop this down. So there. So as you can see, you have bamboo sticks here and then the long bamboo sticks here. So if we actually use bone knife or any other kind of blades or knives, that will actually prevent the long sticks to be broken down into smaller sticks if you need the long sticks more. Because these bamboo sticks, they're not used as much as these long bamboo sticks, because you can turn this into a spear, you can turn this into bamboo bows, and you can basically use this as an alternative. Instead of like the regular long sticks, you can use these as an alternative for some of the builds. But for the bamboo sticks, they're just used in like stoking fire or some of the structures as well. But very minimal use for the regular bamboo sticks. What we want are these long bamboo sticks. So we'll just put them here so that they're organized. So we have 4 already. We're going to chop down more. I'm using the machete because these has high durability, and it will not level us up more since it's not part of our skill tree. So if we actually check our notebook and go here to this last tab at the bottom left, you see that you have your skills right here, and you don't have a machete here. So blowgun is for catching animals for the animal husbandry. Spear fishing if you're using the fishing spear. Pottery if you're actually crafting pots. Fishing if you're using the fishing rod. Harvesting whenever you kill an animal and then you harvest them. Archery is whenever you use the bow. Very good, since the higher the level, it reduces your stamina usage. So it's very clear that we need to level this up as much as we can every time. Reduces the stamina usage whenever you're aiming, and also increases the damage. Throwing is just whenever you're throwing rocks. Cooking, so it reduces the cooking time. So meaning whenever you cook something, so you don't have to wait like a long amount of time before something gets cooked. Fire starting, so it reduces the stamina usage whenever you try to start a fire with a kindle. Two-handed weapons, I think there's only one two-handed weapon in the game, which is the large axe, coming from like the masked tribesmen. Crafting is whenever you craft something, it increases the item's durability. So as you can see, that's why we're trying to craft as much as we can in the first day. Fist is just, fighting with your fist. Axes is whenever you're using an axe. So it reduces stamina usage whenever you try to log things or hit things with an axe, including trees. Blades and spears. So there's no machete here. So that's why we're using the durability of our machete as much as possible. Even though it doesn't help the skills. just much easier to use than crafting new axes right now. So we'll bring all of these there in our base. So what I do is I actually open the crafting table. So to open the crafting table, just open that up, put everything on. Oh, did they fix this? That you can't... Ooh. That's clever. I guess Creepy Jar fixed that already, but usually back in the days what I do is I put everything on the crafting table and then just run towards the base, basically carrying everything. But right now we have to go back and forth. It's not really a big deal, but it was something that we were able to do in the game to log everything. Well, I guess because they added the cart. So they did add like a cart. Where's the cart? Structures, platforms. Anyways, they added a cart system where you can, here we go, yeah, the sled, where you can bring tons of materials that you otherwise would have just carried several items for, but the sled allows you to carry a lot more. But it's pretty janky to use, to be honest. Like, you have to maneuver it around, and it's not easy to use. That's why, you know, you wouldn't even bother using it unless you're actually logging areas that are far away from your base. This one's just across the river, so it's fine. So we'll go ahead and grab these sticks. So whenever you hear that sound, see that? That's a centipede. So whenever you're carrying something like long sticks, leaves, or tree trunks or logs, whenever you hear that creepy sound, that means there's a centipede. Just drop everything and the centipede will drop to the ground as well. Okay, so now we need bamboo sticks. We only got 2, I believe. Oh, we have 3, so let's just put those there. We need a couple more. You can actually just smack this on the floor and put those sticks there, or you can just harvest it like that to get your bamboo sticks. So how many more do we need? We need 2 more. And then just a bunch of rope and banana leaves. So we can get these banana leaves from there, but we'll go ahead and grab our rope here. The rope hasn't spawned yet, but we have these trees here to get our ropes from. Oh, fruit. So we can just eat it off of the plant. Oh, we're dirty and we have parasites and we haven't slept yet. It's fine. We'll go ahead and snooze later. I believe when you get insomnia, your insanity drops until you actually sleep again, but we'll go ahead and sleep later. And I believe you'll need minimum of 4 hours worth of sleep for the insomnia to go away. But we get to do that later. Right now we're doing all of the prep work that we need before we venture out to the forest. So let me just go ahead and put all of the rope. Now we need 5 banana leaves. There we go. We have our smoker. So you can put 4 meat here, and that'll get into smoking. You'll put your fire there, and your fire below here. Yep, the small fire below, you can actually place, you still retain the 2 slots for roasting. Alright, so right now, what we'd want to do is get some more small sticks. Oh, so the stuff that I've placed on the table are now underneath. Why? Probably because we saved the game. They, instead of despawning, they loaded the stuff on the ground or the items first before this table. That's why everything's under it. These are just charcoal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some small sticks and some regular sticks. Hopefully those did not despawn, since we did cut quite a few trees here. So we should have a bunch of sticks lying around. Awesome. Do we have more? No? I will have to sleep in a bit, so since we're running out of energy. So we don't have sticks anymore. We have these. Alright, so let's get some more small sticks so that we can have, or we can prepare our first few arrows. So small stick, harvest the regular sticks to get the small sticks. Okay, so here you have a Brazil nut. So if you keep the Brazil nut in your bag like this, it doesn't expire. But once you open it, you basically get the Brazil nuts, like the nuts that you can eat, and you get the bowl, or the husk of the Brazil nut is going to be like a Brazil nut bowl, which is not usable. I think you can use it in making a fishing rod or a fishing pole bait or something, but I don't use it. So, but what's important here is that you keep some of these, since once you open this, you'll get, I believe, 4 Brazil nuts that are good in fat. And the green part here in our nutrients is the fat part. And the only means of getting fat is coming from meat, from tapir, capybara, and the pig, and the nuts that you find dropping from the palm trees, and the coconuts as well, like coconut flesh. But those are rarely given to you. That's why the Brazil nut is something handy that you can keep that doesn't expire, just in case. It's like an emergency ration or something, because once you open this up, the nuts itself will start to decay. So keep these as a whole. Okay, now let's go ahead and craft some arrows. So we'll need 2 feathers and a small stick. So we can only craft 3, which should be fine. We'll go ahead and wash. And let's get ready for bed. Now when you sleep, as you can see, your HP bar or your life goes down and your energy goes up. Your life goes down since the time will consume the nutrients. As you can see, we're now down with everything. So we can just basically eat this to increase our energy. We can drink. And what else do we have here? Might as well eat that. Destroy. Destroy. Okay, eat the nuts. And we're good. So we only lack a bit of protein. We're still insomnia. So we weren't able to actually get enough sleep. And this bird here is bugged. Oh, there we go. All right, now what to do next? So we have 3 arrows right here. So if we equip this, see, while aiming, you actually exhaust yourself in energy. It's as if like you're pulling on the rope. So you'd want to aim and then shoot as fast as you can, because the longer you hold it, the more it actually uses your stamina. And the more you use your stamina, again, will deplete your maximum usable stamina overall. Okay. So we have 6 arrows, so 5 in a stack. We can try and get another one. So that's plus 3, so we'll get 9 in total. Let's just get this fire up and running here. Let's use the bird's nest. Bitch! There. So when you have a meat right here, you can put it up here. So you see these 4 white circles here. That's where you can put the meat and it'll start smoking. It will take roughly around 2-3 days to complete smoking. So if you need the protein as soon as possible, you can just roast it under here directly in your on your fire, and it will roast much faster. Now we can check the fish trap if there's anything, and there is a peacock bass. All right, awesome. You can put a bait here, probably like the small mushrooms. Let's check if we have mushrooms here. I wonder if I can kill this armadillo. No mushrooms. Ah, here we go. Mushrooms. Alright, so you can actually put mushrooms as bait here. You don't have to put baits. I don't think it affects the frequency or the type of fish that you get, but I just like to put baits. You know, role-playing stuff. So we just go around here. We harvest this, and here's a little trick. Once we go back there, there should be new fish available for us. So get the bird meat there. Once we go back here, because I believe this is like the line that separates the 2 sections. So if we go back here, so you can see there's a piranha. See? Now we can put another mushroom here as bait. We turn around. We go to this section. So we've crossed the boundary. Let's go back. Should have another catch. Oh, not yet. Alright. Okay, one thing as well is these fish bones. So whenever you deplete all of your energy here at the bottom, you will actually fall unconscious. And once you do, you'll be sleeping on the ground. When you sleep on the ground, there's a high chance that you actually get parasites. Now those parasites are worms that will be crawling under your skin. And the only way to pull them out is using fish bones or shards from bone. So like a bone needle. So if you get a bone and harvest it, you'd be able to get a bone needle from it. So let's actually try and get this armadillo. It doesn't die like that, unfortunately. Here we go. We harvest the armadillo, we get meat and the shell. So see this? This is an armadillo shell. We're going to use that to craft armor. So first you'll need your banana leaf. So craft banana leaf. I think it's 2 rope. See, you have leaf armor and then you put your armadillo shell. Now you have the armadillo armor. This is like the best armor in game, but an armadillo shell is hard to come by. Now you can put armor on each limb. So you have your left and right hand and each of your legs as well. Now, in terms of like protective defense and the weight, armadillo armor is the best, only below the metal armor, because you can craft metal armor in the game too. So it only falls short of the metal armor. Now, metal armor might be for end game, and I don't even like crafting metal armor. It's just too tedious to make. So I go for the next best thing, which is the armadillo armor and bone armor. So for bone armor, you just need a bunch of bones. And that's the easiest to craft. So you just need to hunt animals. You see the coconut drop there, but what we're after here is the capybaras. If they're still here, since it's nighttime, sometimes there are tribesmen here as well, and sometimes the leopard also strolls right around here by this waterfall. So we don't have anything here. And we're at 2. We have 2 counts of insomnia now. So we just have to... I just wanted to hunt something. Before we head back, just one animal. Just give me one. Even if it's a tiger. Even if it's a native, let me get the bones out of them. So as you see there on the right, insomnia -2 sanity. So the higher counts of insomnia you have, the higher drain, or the higher the sanity drains from you. Okay. There's no animals. If we follow the tracks here, we might reach somewhere. There's a snake there. Be very, very quiet. No animals. There's a bone right there if you need. There's maggots as well. If you have festering wounds. So this right here is a very helpful plant. These are lilies. You can put them on most wounds. Helps with poisoning, helps with all kinds of stuff. Well, no animals anywhere, and we're lost apparently. So we're back here. And our stamina is pretty low. This will help a bit. In terms of stamina. And our cooked macaw. Let's head up here and try to get back to where we were. That's the pond. Ooh, ants? Oh, and an anteater. Anteater can give you laceration, so I don't like hunting them. They're not good for food anyways. Ooh, a stuck pig. And we have our catch for today. Might be over encumbered now. Oh, we're still good. Yeah, plenty of bones, plenty of meat. Let's go. So that's the drug factory. And here's the pond. And we'll go right around here. Going up. We should be hitting the big river right here. Awesome. Dead parrot? Dead parrot. Harvest. Alright, now we have tons of feathers, meaning we can make tons of arrows. Now we can kill the caiman since we're looking for bones, but we do have meat that we want to smoke. The peccary meat is very good in terms of proteins and fat and energy that you get. So there's the caiman. Takes 2 headshots to kill the caiman. Alright, but should we, let's try and harvest the caiman, and we'll drop all the caiman meat. We wouldn't be needing that. We have tons of bones here. Black caiman meat, let's just destroy it. 50.5. Drop a stone. Now we're fine. In terms of weight, we can swim here to clean ourselves so that we don't have to manually right click and wash. And we're almost back at the base. Now always be careful when you're swimming underwater. Why am I slow? You have 49.5. Okay, we're now in 3rd degree insomnia, so it will deduct 3 sanity points every tick. But we're almost near our base. We can just put the meat in the smoker and then get to sleep. So bear with me as we slog along the side of this river so we can get home. And actually, that's been a full day already. It's already morning again, so it's the 3rd day here in Green Hell. And we basically have almost everything that we need. So we have meat smoking, we have the bones to make bone armor, and we even have ourselves one armadillo armor. So let's just put sticks in here. Probably a charcoal. We have the smoked fish meat here. Cooked pretty fast since it's a smaller piece of meat, quote unquote. There we go. So while those are cooking. Oh, and you spawn right here. Thank you. So we need different kinds of bandages before we venture. The reason is you don't know what kind of thing might afflict you while you're running around a forest, so better to be prepared. Now, has the rope spawned already? No.
To rest.
Okay, we'll eat some fruits and then we'll get some more rope. Alright, now this fruit right here is actually great since it's the same as the red fruit, but as you can see, it has a -2 parasites. So if you've eaten food while you're dirty, you get parasites, and when you eat that fruit, you get -2 parasites. So if worst comes to worst that you need to drink um, dirty water, you'll get parasites, but you'll get your hydration up, and then you just remove the parasite by eating that fruit. Decay time for that fruit though is a bit long, so that's why you wouldn't want to keep these fruits with you for a long time. As you can see, it's only 15 hours. But it's very helpful nonetheless. So let's check our nutrition. Could use a bit of hydration. And alright, let's go ahead and take our at least 4 hours of sleep to get our insomnia out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can wake up in noontime. Oh, we still have 2 levels of insomnia. How long should we sleep to get all of those out? So I guess 4 hours each. Now it's nighttime, the fire's out, and these have not yet completed smoking. That's why I don't want to sleep for too long. But that's the game. So we just need to put another fire here and build that. And that should give us some rope too, right? Oh, there. Yana. Oh, we're full on rope. Sticks. Harvest. Three. And then we need to pick up another one. Right there. And just build the fire. Oh, so we don't have kindling anymore. What we can do is we can use this, harvest the tobacco leaf. It'll give us fiber. But that is, I would only recommend doing that if you're really in a pinch. Usually what you would want to do is just get like regular leaves stored in your backpack. It will eventually turn into dry leaves. So for example, if I hit this plant, it'll give me a small leaf pile. Now these small leaf piles will eventually dry in my backpack and become dried leaf that we can use for kindling. And they basically weigh nothing, so okay. Now we have something on our body, probably leeches. Leeches. Oh, it's just the one. Okay, and for nutrition, we need hydration. Probably some carbs. Protein. And see, they're already decayed. And fats. Probably more protein. let's get back in armor making. So we have the bones with us, so we just need to craft again banana leaves, 2 bones, 2 rope. Or is it 3 bones? 3 bones, there we go. So 3 bones, 2 rope, and a banana leaf, you get a bone armor. How will you fit? Oh, there we go. Now you have bone armor. Put them on. And let's craft another one. So again, it's 3 bones. I still lack 1 bone. 2 armor. And we can put that in one of the legs. And basically we still need 1 more bone to be full armor. There's no capybara here. So as you can see, this base is has very good potential in terms of prepping for your long journey, since there are a lot of spawn points for like the Molinaria, for the lily and tobacco. So you can basically equip yourselves well here and then venture out. Still no capybara spawn. Probably it's because it's evening. How about natives? No? Well, we won't be venturing out the same as the previous night. So we'll just stay firm here and wait for our meat to smoke. They're all almost done. Oh, we have 3 peccary meat and 1 armadillo meat. Now let me show you how to make a bone soup. You basically take the coconut bowl with full water and put it here at the side of your bonfire. Now just be careful not to put it on the middle circle right here, because that'll put out the fire. But you put it here in one of the slots, and if you put the bone there, you'll get yourself bone soup. Or bone broth, bone infusion. There we go. Now this is amazing, since as you can see, it gives you a lot of things. So proteins, fat, hydration, energy. It removes fever and I believe food poisoning as well. So that's why I always want to keep a few bones with me all the time, and just in case that I need it for survival. So I guess we can end it here, so that on our next episode we'll go ahead and venture out and probably look for areas or points of interest around here, or probably we'll venture out in this direction instead. But for now, I guess we'll leave this episode as it is, and we'll get back with you on the next episode to start the adventure. Today's all about prep. Next is we venture out. Again, it's your boy Raw Extreme, and thank you for tuning in.